guys, it's your girl Jayda and I'm here with the video. So today I'm super excited. It's my first YouTube video ever, so I'm super excited to share this with you guys. And thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be talking today about tips and tricks that I used to make it through my first semester of nursing school. Hopefully that can help a lot of you guys. Or if not, you're not in nursing school, you just want to watch it, hey. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's get into the video. So today I'm talking to you guys about tips and tricks, like I said. So I have my iPad here, a pretty pink iPad. So I'm going to be basically summing it up for you guys. So I'm going to be looking down a little bit. I'm just looking at my notes so I can run off, just go off the list here. So number one tip is you have to have a planner. You have to have a planner, man. It is so important. It keeps you like organized. Like from day one, like when I was a freshman and sophomore in college, we had, the first day of classes was, you go in, everybody knew this, you go in, you get your syllabus, and you leave. Most classes, now not every class, but most classes. Baby, when I got to nursing school, that was squash. No more. Done. You go in and you start working, honey. The first lecture, like she's gonna teach. They're gonna teach. It's over with. So that's what I'm saying, so that's why you need a planner, because the first day you're gonna be starting getting your assignments, test dates, quiz dates. We had proficiency days, which is like skills lab test out. You have to do specific skills, those things, whatever you call them at your guys' school. Those. So you're gonna be getting those things pushed at you. So yeah, you need a planner. This is my planner. I love it so much. Shout out to Lavish Ruby. This is her planner, Lavish Life brand. I love it. It keeps me so organized. I'll probably do a more in-depth, showing of this planner. It's a little, beat down because it was a rough semester. But yeah, and I love this planner so much. But I'll probably do it more in depth. I plan on doing a plan with me for this semester coming in the next couple weeks, because I start school soon. So be on the lookout for that. So go ahead and subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you can be notified. But yeah, I love this planner because it breaks it down by semester, semester 2, and then semester 1 here. So it's very good. I'll go into depth more in my plan with me video. But yeah, so definitely have a planner because it keeps you so organized, or else your mind is just going to be so cluttered. You're going to it's not going to be good. So yeah, keep a planner. Okay, so tip number 2 is to go in with a good mindset. And when I say a good mindset, you have to go in. It's a couple of things I mean. It's not like a specific thing I mean by that. Like, I want you to have a good mindset. But what I mean is go in knowing that it's gonna be rough, but you can do it. You go in thinking that, knowing that you're gonna have to put those things behind, like so you can't go out to party every single Friday, Saturday like you used to if you did that. You can't go out every Thursday. You can't do all those things anymore, because nursing school is like a little baby. It takes over. You're the mom. You gotta take care of the baby. So you gotta really stay in your books. So really, it's gonna be for some people it's gonna be harder to let go of that party social life, and for some it's not gonna be, because they barely went out, and I'm on that, and I barely went out anyway. So it was nothing for me to fall back a little from the little social life that I had anyway. Yeah, so go in knowing that you're gonna have to compromise those things. Relationships as well. You're gonna have to let your significant other know that, hey, like, I gotta put this first for a while. So you gotta, and it's gonna be hard. Like, I'm still here, but just work with me, because it's gonna take like a lot of my time. So you might not have as much time to spend with your significant other. Not even significant other, not just them, your friends as well. Let them know, like, hey, it's gonna be a little hard, for us to, hang out as much, because I have, nurse school is a lot. And I will say that, take that with a grain of salt. A lot of people, they don't really understand how much work comes with nursing school, so it's hard for them to be like, they're like, it's not that much, it's not that much. They really don't understand, but just let them know, like, hey, I gotta really put this first. And that's what I mean with going in with that mindset, understanding that you gotta put in the work, because if you don't, then you go in thinking that you can party, hardy, hang out with your friends all Saturday, all Friday, all Sunday, and then come back and study, Sunday night. And then that makes your grades fall. So just going in with that mindset, you'll have a good start to the semester, and your grades will blossom. Hopefully, blossom. So yeah, that's tip number 2. All right, going into tip number 3. You want to meet with your professors. And now I said meet with your professors after exams. For me, that was key. That was crucial for a couple of reasons. One, you want to go in, like, say you get even if you get an A, or B, you miss a couple, or you get in C's, D's, and F's. Either way, you want to go in and meet with them, because you're gonna still need to, one, go in and you can see which ones you missed and learn the rationales to them, and that way when you see them on future tests, future assignments, practice questions, you're gonna be able to recognize that question, and now you know the answer to them. So that's one reason. You get to learn from your mistakes. You get to see. Number 2, you get to put a name with the face with your professor, one-on-one communication. Now, I know that your professors sometimes they know your name. Like in my program, they know our names. There's only 50 of us in my cohort, so yeah, they know our names, but they don't really know you unless you come and meet with them. I got to know a lot of my professors because of this tip right here. I went and I met with my professors, even though I made all A's and 1 B plus on this last semester. So I wasn't, I didn't have bad test scores, but I still went in and I met with my professors for, I wanted to get better. I wanted to see what I missed. 2, I wanted to get that one-on-one communication with them so they can know who I am. So that really, really helped. So they can, really get to know you a little bit and understand. So if you start slacking, they can be like, hey, that's not like her. Let me check on her. Or, they know you. And then another benefit to meeting with your professors is that if you need a recommendation for, a scholarship, internship, job after college, something, whatever it may be, a job while you're in college, nursing school, which is really hard, but, so people are doing it. You got them, call them, hey, can you do this recommendation for me? I want this internship down and blah, 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 blah. They're gonna be like, if you haven't met with them, they're gonna be like, well, I would like to, but I don't feel like I know you as versus, you went in after exams, you went in to meet with her to study. She gonna be like, oh yeah, I would love to do that for you, blah, 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 you're such a good student, blah, blah, blah. They have so much to say about you because you've gone in and you've, interacted with them. So I think that's very, very crucial to, that's very, very crucial to why I succeeded in this school. I learned so much from going in and looking at the practice questions, the test questions from my teacher's standpoint too. So it's very, very helpful. So, just try it out and see. So tip number 4 is also all of these are very, very important. I keep saying that, but tip number 4 is to find your study place, okay? You want to really, really find your study place that really, really works for you, where there's a very, very, very minimum distractions. They try to get none at all. It's very hard to find there's no distractions. I mean, especially me, I'm an easily distracted person, but you want to find your study place. I started out at the library, but I didn't really like it. I know a lot of people like the library, but I do like it, but it's just, there's a lot of people that's walking, sometimes some people are loud in the library, which I don't like. It bugs me, so that's a pet peeve. How are you gonna be loud at the library? But anyways, so it didn't work for me, so I went to my house, and I sit at my desk that's in front of my windows, a nice light, I can breathe, I can open it for some fresh air. So I found that really, really works for me, and it's quiet at my house. So I'm not distracted like I was at the library. So that's why I found works for me. So just find your study place and stick to that. Make sure you're not distracted. Yeah, okay. So moving on to tip number 5, no cramming. No cramming. Okay, no cramming, no cramming, no cramming. One more time for the people in the back. No cramming. You're not gonna win. You're gonna end up hurting yourself if you do that. Just try not to cram. I know life gets in the way, and sometimes it is what it is, but if you can help it, do not cram. You're gonna be miserable. Nursing school, you have to read chapters, 3 chapters, and they're this thick. you're not going to retain any of that information if you even get through reading all of it, because I know I wouldn't. I would give up. I'd be like, look, no. Okay, so just don't cram. Try to plan out your study schedule for like exams. I'll do like an in-depth how I study, because I had a pretty good schedule that I set up for myself, and it worked beautifully. Like, it was great. So I'll do that video again. So subscribe to the channel so you can see that video, because it's really good. I feel like my schedule was really good. So yeah. But yeah, you want to find, but even though if you watch that video, you know, it might not work for you. So you keep, you know, trying different things that work for you. So yeah. But it worked out really good for me. So I'll plug you guys on that too. So tip number 6 is earplugs for exams. Okay, this was something that I was really skeptical about. I didn't even think about it at first, but when I went to my class, my teacher, we have our class in class, and we're all together on the computer. You know, we're all together in the classroom, and then we're all on our individual computers. So, you know, I get easily distracted, like I said before. So anybody drop a pencil, walking in through the door, blowing their nose, you know, chewing gum loud, like, I'm easily distracted. So she was recommending to people to, you know, go buy earplugs. Now, every professor might not like, they might be tripping, like, I don't know, that you might have somebody listening, or you might be listening to something. So, you know, just take, you know, don't get in trouble, you know, always ask permission before you do it. But yeah, my teacher just had to show her our earplugs, and then, you know, we could put them in. So, but I was so embarrassed. I was a little embarrassed. I'm like, I don't want to, you know, wear earplugs. I don't want to seem weird. But honey, I had to put that pride away, put that pride aside, because I had to get my grades. So, but it was really beneficial for me. Like, I really feel like it helped me succeed a lot. So I would definitely recommend trying earplugs if your professor allows it. Yeah, because it definitely helped me. Okay, so tip number 7 is find something non-nursing school related to do. And what I mean by that is, like, find something where when it's time for you need a break, you're tired, stress overload, done, can't do anymore. Find that thing you can do for an hour before you have to go back to studying or doing homework. Like, I recommend like puzzles. You know, if you can sew for a little while, crochet, knit, coloring books, you draw, whatever, bake, something productive. That's what I do. So I color, or I do puzzles. I try to stay away from like doing something like electronic based, like playing a video game or watching TikToks, but sometimes I can't help it. So, but anything that you can find that help you relax for 30 minutes to an hour, you gotta give yourself that break, because if you don't, your mind will just go crazy. So yeah, find yourself something non-nursing school related to do to get away for a little while. Okay, tip number 8 is make time for yourself. I cannot stress that enough. You have to make time for yourself, because with nursing school, it's gonna feel like your world just revolves around nursing school. And I mean, to be honest, it really does. Like I said before, it's your little baby. Like, you gotta take care of it. You have to. But you have to also take care of yourself. Ultimately, I would say, yeah, your world does revolve around nursing school, you're in nursing school, but put yourself first. You know, if you feel yourself falling down bad, just take a step away. Like, I had to just step away. You know, just feeling like it was too much, just step away. So learn how to recognize those signs within yourself and be like, look, I need a break. And then that's where you fall into that last tip, where you go knit, where you go puzzle, where you go, you know, color, draw. That's where you go do those things. So yeah, make time for yourself. Make time for yourself. So what I did was, I think it's really good. You guys should try this. So I set aside a day out the week that's just for me. There's no nursing school. Now, I say that very lightly, because sometimes I had a lot of work to do where I had to do light work on my rest day. So yeah, but most of the time I was able to I was planning my schedule so strictly that I was able to do nothing on that day. But you know how sometimes you like, oh, I'll do that later, you push it off so bad, then now you have to do something. But it was usually light. So I did that on Sundays. That was my rest day. So try to find a day out the week that you can rest. And then, yeah, see how that works for you. It was very beneficial for me. I felt like a breath of fresh air on Sunday. On Monday, I was ready to go for the week. And then they would just repeat it. On Sunday, I would rest. So it helped me a lot. Okay, tip number 9 is flashcards or study guides. Okay, now I use flashcards, but I do understand that a lot of people use study guides. I do not like study guides because I just feel like when I'm putting it all on my Google Doc or my Word document, and when I'm going over to study it, I just feel like I'm reading the textbook again. And I don't study well when I read like that, like bulk information like that. I don't feel like I retain. I mean, I'm a little bit of a sponge, so I retain stuff, but I don't feel like I'm learning it, you know? So that's why I said flashcards. Flashcards are my forte. I love flashcards. So I recommend finding, that's why I said both flashcards or study guides. So I mean, find something like those two things where you are gonna learn the bulk of your information that works best for you. So try both of them out and see how they work for you. Flashcards work really, really well for me, except I started out in the first semester, I started out writing my flashcards. I would recommend you use Quizlet. I know it's different. Do whatever works for you. I would say I recommend whatever works for you, but Quizlet was just a lot faster for me. And that way I can get to studying them faster as opposed to when I'm writing it, it would take a lot longer. But you do retain it a little bit more when you write it out. So just whatever works for you. Yeah, that's what I would recommend for you. Okay. And tip number 10, do not give up. Okay, you're gonna have nights where you cry, you're gonna have days where you cry, you're gonna have times where you just wanna just say, why did I choose this major? Should I choose another major? No, you're here for a reason. It takes a lot to even make it, to the point where you wanna, be a nurse, especially around this time, like people, everything going on, it's hard to say, do I really wanna do that? You're here for a reason and you can do it. You're so smart. And you can do anything you put your mind to. There's nothing you can't do. Okay, so whenever you feel like giving up, don't. Remember me, put on my YouTube video, scroll to the end and listen to the clip. Do not give up. You can do it. I promise you. We're almost done. My second semester, babies. We are almost done with our first year, and my third and fourth semester, babies. Y'all are almost done. Y'all gonna be baby nurses soon, and I'm so proud of you guys. So proud of everyone. Oh, we're gonna make it together. Yeah, so I'm super excited for you guys. Hopefully these tips were really helpful for you guys. And if there's any questions you have that I didn't answer, in this video, or any videos that you want to see, comment down below. Let me know what videos you want to see, anything I didn't talk about in this video that you want to ask me. And yeah, like I said, make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment, whatever. Thank you guys for watching my video. Peace.